This video is going to go over how to set up LandingSumoWP11 to make your theme look like the demo. So let's get started. Once you upload your theme, you need to activate it. And when the theme is activated, you'll notice this notification up here where it recommends you install MetaBox plugin and the Redux framework. So you can click this link and begin installing them. I've already got them installed, so I'm just going to go into this plugins and activate them. Notice that the notifications went away. The first thing we're going to want to do is go into pages and add a new page. I want to create a page called home that uses the home page template. So we'll go ahead and publish that. After that is done, go into settings, reading, and then set a static page and the front page to use that new home page. Save changes. And then if you reload the home page, you notice that some default content has already been put in here for you. You have the banner and the footer. So to start adding the sections, we'll want to go into the options and then layout. And here we have the layout manager. So you can see here that the CTA1 is already enabled. So that's this area here. And you can easily disable and enable all these different sections. So to make it look like the demo, we'll want to drag some of these things over. First one is features, call to action 2, call to action 3, the different services. Then we have a pricing area. This must be the 2-column area, and that's the last call to action area. So 2 columns and then CTA3. So if we save this content and reload, we get some other filler content in here. You'll notice that the top call to action and this call to action, which is the second call to action, and then the third call to action already have some filler content for you. But let's go ahead and follow the demo here. We have call to action 1, which is this. And if you want to edit that content, you can see here that we are finally here. It's displayed right here. And then if you click on the button, it loads a video. So you can easily change this link right here and add whatever video you want to display. So the next section, one last note on that, you can also upload a custom background image to use. Just use the upload feature and it will change this mountain background here for you. The next section here is what we're calling features. So all we need to do is go into features, add new, give it a title, give it a little bit of content, and then select an icon you want to use. You just go to this URL right here and just select any kind of icon you want to use. Just click it, copy the name, and then put it in there. Publish that, and then once that's published, you'll notice that they'll start showing up right along the page. It'll look similar to this. So you can add as many as you want and they'll just continue to go right along. The next area here is this featured area. So you can see on ours that this is already enabled by default, or all the content is already put in there. That's because in the options layout, we have CTA2 enabled, and then down here in CTA2, here's the content that is being displayed in that area. And again, you can also upload a custom background image to change this background image right here. Pretty easy and straightforward. The next section here, we have this guy with some content, and that would be the 2 columns. So if you scroll down here, you'll notice that we have this 2-column drop down area. What we need to do is create a page for that. Add new, let's name it 2 columns, put some content in here, select the image that you want to use. Once the image is uploaded, you just set that image, publish the page. You need to go back into the options, layout manager, and then select the newly page that we created. So it's called 2 columns. We want to save that. We'll reload the front end again. And there you go, we have the content on the left side with the image that we uploaded on the right hand side. So the next area here we have is the services area. So we can just go in here, go to services, add new, service 1, give it some content, and again, pick whatever icon that you want to use for this service. We'll use some scissors, copy that, put it in there. Notice that there's this color for the background. Right now I'll just leave it blank, so use the default. So when you upload or renew the front end of the site, you notice that blue color. But if you change the color to something else, let's do a yellow where you can really see it, you'll see that the background color gets changed. So pretty cool little feature there. I'm going to clear that, update the page. And again, as you add more services, they'll just continue to line up along here. So then we have a pricing section. So to get that going, we need to first create a new page. We'll call it pricing. And then notice right here, there's this little button called pricing tables. If you click on that, it'll automatically add some pricing shortcodes for you, so you don't have to write this out, and you can just change the content that you need to. So let's publish that and go into options layout, and we'll want to go down to the pricing drop down, and we'll want to select that page. So we'll save changes, we'll reload again, and you can see here that 3 little pricing things, a pricing table, got added to our page. So again, feel free to edit that page, change these features, change whatever these button links are supposed to go to. You'll be all set. And then finally, the last section here is the last call to action. You can see here that I have CTA3, and that is all managed right here in this text area. You can edit that content, edit the form values to go to your whatever newsletter software you're using. There's a video to help you use some other third-party newsletter services that you can watch. And then of course upload feature, so you can change the default background image. And then at the very bottom there you have this footer section, and if you go into this footers tab here, you can change that content right here. Just add whatever HTML code that you would like to be displayed in the footer section. In this last tab here, this custom CSS, you can easily add and manage all the CSS styles throughout this theme. I wouldn't recommend going crazy with it and adding thousands or hundreds of styles. If you want to do that, I would recommend creating a child theme and really customizing the theme that way. This would just be good for, changing the link colors or something like that. So that pretty quickly went over how to set up this theme. I think it gives you a good idea of what you need to do to get the theme up and running. If you have any questions, please feel free to reach out.